Hi everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. My name is Cheok PD, and today is a very special reaction because this is my first reaction to tripleS as a full-blown wave. And what do I mean by full-blown wave? Well, I checked out their Visionary Vision promotions as well as their Assemble 26 promotions. 26, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself, already hoping for the next full group comeback. No, their Assemble 25 promotions as simply a fan, right? I checked out all the badge wars. I knew all the members' names. I was starting to watch Signal. I was a fan, okay? And then I went to the tripleS Alfie concert just a couple months ago, and it was a life-changing experience. I have been to so many concerts in my life, and that was my favorite concert of all time, truly. To the point where I even got a light stick. Like, I only have 2 light sticks, and it's for 17 and now tripleS. And it has been a transformative experience. I have never been so happy and fortunate to stand a group like this. And it's to the point of tripleS is now my alt girl group. Like, they are it. Like, it was confirmed. And it was so confirmed that I deep dived down the Cosmo rabbit hole, So for those of you waves, you get it. If I say, I got the objects. I got the objects, and I'm in like the whole like binary 2 season. Like, I'm gridding, I'm spinning, like I'm deep in the hole. And so this is like my first tripleS reaction as like a newly stamped fervent wave. So I'm excited. And of course, this is unprecedented. This is going to be a mega reaction where I'm not even going to split this up into multiple videos. So it's going to be quite a long one. I want you guys to just kick back, sit back, relax. And I will add chapters so that it makes it easy for you to jump around. But I will be checking out all of tripleS Misoñas in this video. That's right. This is an unprecedented move from Modhouse because they've had subunits before and they've had a full group comeback through Assemble before, but they've never launched 4 subunits at once, all under one umbrella at a time. So that is a crazy move because Jaden Jung can't make a single normal marketing move to save his life, right? And I love him for it. So I cannot wait to check it out. There was a little bit of a debate amongst my patrons on Patreon about the watch order. I ultimately decided I'm just going to go with the Misoña's watch order. So Moon, Sun, Neptune, and Zenith. If you've got problems with that, whatever. I decided to just go chronologically, okay? So let's go ahead and start with Moon. Cameo Love. All right, so with Cameo Love, let's see. What do I know about Cameo Love? I did not participate in the Gravity this time. I will next time. But so I haven't heard any of the samplings of what any of the songs sound like. And I don't know who all is in what group. I think the only things I know, I think Moon is the one with Solin, where Solin is the leader. Let's find out. Kaede? I saw the back of her head. I was like, that looks like the back of Kaede's head. Oh my god, Solin starting off the verse? Unprecedented. Wow. Wow. interesting combination of members. Oh, this is very interesting. Oh, this is a very interesting song production. This is so fun. Interesting way that they shot this dance. Oh! What? I'm sorry, Jiyeon is pretty damn powerful in this. Oh, Cameo Love. Interesting. Okay, our first subunit. Love the song. The song is a very Johan vibe. It's very ambiguous. It's an interesting contrast where kind of like the bass template is drum and bass. It's moving the song at an extremely fast pace. But if you listen to like that synth, like that really soft synth, it's actually more like almost like a lullaby tune. It's like very slow. It's very floating. And it is actually such a gorgeous kind of synergy with the concept of the song Cameo Love and its lyrics. The song is about someone who wants to be loved by this person, or not even to be loved by this person, be seen by this person. They go Cameo Love, now you see me, now you don't. At first I thought it was kind of like a coy thing of like, I'm hiding from you, like the girls themselves are running away and they're trying to hide. And maybe they are trying to leave the listener in the dust. But there is also this line of, when you're not here, it becomes dark. I don't like how I keep fading from your view. And so the idea of this song now, I understand it to be, so Cameo is how it's utilized in film and movies. It's a brief appearance of something, right? And so Cameo Love, it's a love where they are only a brief appearance, but they want to be seen. And that is a very interesting, that's a very interesting approach to wanting to be seen in a relationship or in a courtship or in just love in general. So they want to be seen. And then you see throughout the rest of the video that's also portrayed through the various different lighting. They, especially with like the spotlight lighting, like when they're outside dancing, you see there's like a giant spotlight above them. They want to be seen, right? Also, like I think one of the cooler scenes that I saw was when they were dancing in the smoke and they were strobing the lights. That was also really cool. It also almost felt like lightning flashes. And then how that all kind of like packages well so much with the construction of the song is they say, now you see me, now you don't. I come and go. That floating synth is kind of, I feel like the drum and bass kind of like feeds into like that heart pounding feeling you have when you like or love somebody, but then that floating synth makes it feel very like wandering. It feels very floating, like it doesn't exist, you know, or it's a little bit out of reach, you know, like you're running after something and it's kind of just floating and it's a little bit ambiguous. So that is like a really, really cool concept for the song. So love the song already. Now that I've got a handle on the concept and the song, let's go ahead and watch this music video again. Because why the fuck was there a giant spaceship? Kaede. Someone's just moving a giant rug, okay? That's such an immediate great transition too on Kaede's pa, that spin, great cut. She's like dancing, she's there, she isn't, she's interesting. I love that I love this melody right here. Right, it reminds me of another Korean song, like an old Korean Kyle. I don't remember what, but na 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 na. I almost have it, but I love that melody. Oh. Oh, it's so interesting. See, when they're dancing and then they like kind of snap out of it, we see that moment with Cheon. When she is in that moment, there's a spotlight on her, but everything else is dark. That's her being seen, right? Like she's performative and she's being seen by who she wants to be seen by. But then when she snaps out of it, like it's almost implying that that person is gone. As she's like, even though she's in reality and she's surrounded by people, she feels alone. That's really interesting. Also, such great gaffer work right here. This is all practical. Love it. Instead of just like using CG or green screen to cut it in. You have a spotlight on her right here. This is for one shot too. This is just for this transition shot for Shion right here. It's like the spot. Oh, I think the spotlight actually stays on her. Yeah, they don't turn off the spotlight, but I thought they would turn off the spotlight and then all the ceiling lights would come on. But the fact that like she turns around and like it cascades on instead of just turning on, that was just like a really cool effect. Ooh, great match cut from Lin to Shion right there. I really like this. Oh. I always love framing like this where they make such great use of big negative space and parallel lines like this. It's so aesthetically pleasing, and then it makes the focus on the subject matter even like more intense. I love it. Yeah, it's like there's this idea of wanting to be seen amongst a sea of people. That's a really interesting transition. The choreo of Lin pushing past people, and then that intercuts with Soyeon getting shoulder checked. So dope, so well shot. The backlights, the fog, it looks very wistful. Oh my God, I love this shot right here. Oh, look at that silhouette, that's crazy. Oh, I love this shot right here. All you need is plexiglass, spray it with water. Looks gorgeous. that shit's so fire. Oh my god. They did a great job at this ending where the lights all start flashing in a flurry. Everything is like starting to pick up in intensity. They did a great job with that. Like we previously only saw flickers of light or like a singular spotlight. Now it's just going crazy. But again, that could be really problematic on the eyes and it could be jarring for the viewers and have like a really bad strobing effect. But I feel like they directed it and cut it really well so that it doesn't feel painful. Let's go. Okay. All right. Love Moon. Love Cameo Love. It's fantastic. Let's go ahead and check out Sununit next. All right. Next up, we have Sununit for Bubblegum Girl. This one I might know the most about because I was watching the Cosmo live. So I know Shinny's the leader. So Cheon is in this. I believe Hedin is in this. And then one more person I knew was in this, but I'm completely blanking now. Yuyun, I believe, is in this. I don't know if that's everyone, but I recall that from the live. Which I was like, a song called Bubblegum Girl? And okay, Hedin... you would think, I would think that she would be in something like trendier and like more hip. So this is going to be like an interesting kind of twist. I think this is probably going to suit Cheon a lot. But Yuyun surprised me. I was like, oh, Yuyun on a concept like this? Okay, we'll see. Let's go.
This can be a secret, but everybody sees it. Come take it, I look it. 더 깊은 곳에 감춰둔 clues. It says, I love you. Looking for attention.
아, 태연. Oh, and Mayu. Okay. Whoa. This is the one to beat. Oh, this is the one to beat. Oh my god, this is so my style. Oh, the music video concept is very interesting. This is very fun. I love the main dance shot and then having all the members surrounding it. Oh. Wave is crazy. Yo, That's wild. Oh my God. Okay. I've said it many times on this channel. My core like K-pop sound I like is, well, not K-pop sound, just like a core sound I like. It doesn't have to be relegated to K-pop. I love pop music. I love bright pop music. Okay, I love that sparkling, sugary bubblegum pop music. However, there's a thing about this that's kind of like that, but there's a little bit of caveat. It is not really full-blown sugary bubblegum pop music. That's actually kind of what I was expecting with a title like Bubblegum, but it doesn't have like your usual K-pop gimmicks of this explosive, bright, and exciting, thrilling sounds of emotion. In fact, it's actually pretty easy listening with a fast tempo. I would say this is a little bit closer to like something like emotional dreamy pop. It's got very similar to Cameo Love, a drum and bass template, and on top of that, you've got the crazy synth waves. So the synth stuff, especially the way that it's constructed. I mean, frankly, like as a Carly Rae Jepsen stan, this is like right on my alley. Like it's kind of that kind of vibe. I think what separates it from something that Carly would do is then that there's that like floating synth sound. I don't think it's a synth. I keep calling it a synth, but there are synths on this song. The synths on this song give it the emotional texture, which is typically what bubblegum like pop music really don't have. They're very bright and they're in the high energies. This one is actually in the emotional spectrum. So that was actually really surprising. But then there's that one instrument. It's kind of like an instrument I heard a lot in like the 90s. It goes, that sound also gives it like this sort of cosmic spatial sort of vibe. I would say like, other than the drum and bass, it kind of reminds you of like the very emotional, magical stuff that Uryuzonyo would do back in the day. And so if anything, I would say rather than feeling like a sparkly bubblegum pop song, it actually feels more magical. It feels more like a fantasy song, and maybe perhaps shooting the music video in this aesthetic of where everything is like largely taking place on a computer. It feels like virtual fantasy. It gives it like this futuristic retro virtual techno vibes. So that was also a really interesting approach. So this is right up my alley. I don't think this would be everyone's vibe. I think this is a very particularly stacked song. I think again, when you hear the title like Bubblegum, or this is Bubblegum Girl, right? Yeah. Bubblegum Girl, you're expecting something brighter, and not getting that bright aesthetic might throw some people off. But I hope that people do like it, because I feel like the hook of the synths that give it this emotional weight and make it feel more fantasy-like really also makes the song feel sophisticated and kind of like, I think, kind of high quality as well. So I love this song. This one's the one to beat. I'm sorry, Cameo Love. I love you. I love you, Cameo Love. I love you, Moon Unit. But I mean, I kind of had a feeling going in I would like the Sununit's song a little more, just because, as I said, I like bright K-pop songs, fun K-pop songs. But this ain't even that. This is actually what I really like, of actually heartfelt, emotionally moving, bright K-pop songs. So, yeah, that was fantastic. Let's check it out one more time. Nope, sorry, I was too excited to just jump into it.
It says, I love you.
Oh my god.
더 크게 불어볼래 저 눈빛이 네 안에
Low-key kind of reminds me of the Code Lyoko thing for any of my 90s mid-aughts kids. That shot of Cheon jumping is really dope. I love this scene. I love this scene. The way they give us a sampling of the choreo, the way the choreo is even shot with this long lens looks really visually, it gives it a lot of depth. I wouldn't say it's cinematic, it's way too digital to look cinematic, but because they shoot it with a long lens, it has a lot of depth. Hold on. It has a lot of depth, but also just then like kind of doing the carousel effect where everyone is like surrounding it and then like showing off their own charms. That's so fucking fun. Also, Mayu's hair! Oh my god! That actually really suits her. I think that level of blue is really hard to pull off. It actually really suits Mayu. I like it more than her blonde. I love this part. I think this is my favorite part. Oh. And then it leads into my next favorite part. Oh my god. It's like cheerleader concept. Cheon shines in this. That part right there. Cheon shines in this. Cheon right here. In the center right here. That's when she like hit that like that. She has this level of like this very what's 상큼한 in English? Refreshing. She has a very refreshing quality as an idol. That wow, I think up until now, in the various things I've seen Cheon in, it has never been so fully brought to life than in this moment. Like, this is so her vibe and her aesthetic. Wow. I also love the styling. It's oh my god, her styling is perfect. Mayu also shines really hard in this. Mayu is insane. Also, what are they doing? I guess it's supposed to be a window. Never mind. I was like, is this a Mac computer with the Windows logo in the background? I'm like, oh no, that's just supposed to be a window. I'm sorry. This is like misleadingly confusing. Wow. That was so fun. Oh, it says Neptune right here. Doesn't have any of the others, but it has Neptune right here because next up, Neptune. All right, this is Fly Up. I know basically Seoa is in this. I know based on the thumbnail now, Na-young is in this. And then Seoyeon. I don't know who else, but let's find out. Who was that? Nien? Is that Kotone? Whoa. Oh, Taeyeon. Whoa. I mean, one of the songs had to do it, right? One of the songs had to do the la la la, right? This is the most different use of their la 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 though, the melody. Ooh. Damn, it's a little disco and funk coded. Okay. Holy shit.
내려놓고 손대 Do it like nobody else 난 다르게 해볼게 나답게 아찔해도 어때 Flawless
Whoa, what a cut.
지금 내 기분을 묻는다면 두렵지 않냐고 묻는다면 나의 답은 Step by step, piece by piece I'm writing my own story 내 걸음마다 흩어지는 fear that I'm flying Step by step, piece by piece I'm writing my own story 두렵지 않냐고 묻는다면 나의 답은 Chasing, I can make my dream Alright, Chasing, no one can make my dream my dream 불안된 높게 fly up
Shit. Bubblegum Girl has some competition. I'm gonna admit this was too fire to not say that it does not give Bubblegum Girl a run for its money. I have a deep reverence for funk music. I have a deep reverence for especially like the discotheque era, funk, all of that. I love 70s and 80s music. So I'm gonna be honest, this is not what I was expecting. And I'm noticing from Visionary Vision to here, I love Kotone on a song. Kotone, I didn't realize that. I think because with the assembles, there's just too many, and like within the construction of those songs, she's not able to deliver this. But from Hit the Floor to now seeing here, I love Kotone's rapping, like her talk rapping. Kotone adds some sauce onto a song. I do not think this song, I would still like this song, and I would love this song, and I would probably be obsessed with it, even without Kotone. But I do think it's actually Kotone that adds this dynamicism to this song that gives it that extra leg up that makes me go, okay, this actually gives Bubblegum Girl a run for its money. It's like the nuance with Bubblegum Girl. Instead of just being like a simple, bright pop song, what makes it dynamic is those emotional synths. So then here, I actually think the linchpin, for me personally, but I also think what she does add to the song is the sauce. That saucy rapping is, it differentiates it from just like the beautiful vocals and the high vocals that are on this song. So, also the concept is lethal, right? The athletic gym, like I'm on the Peloton bike vibes. Of course, I think many waves were concerned and worried because Seoha was in the concept. I personally think while the concept is, I think, a little sexy, I think at the same time, they do a great job with the music video's direction. That one, Seoha's scenes are pretty tame. One, she is dressed up, and then her scenes are more like, she's like rapping. She's putting raps on her hands. I do wish, especially with Seo's martial arts background, I wish they had actually given her some martial arts scenes, whether it's like doing the board breaking or like punching the bag. I would have leaned in towards her actual martial arts background, because like you use the wraps for MMA or boxing, but if it's martial arts, like whether it's kung fu, taekwondo, or what have you, you don't need wraps. You go barehanded. So I think it would have been really cool if like you had some scenes where she's breaking boards, just like either just doing like the plate breaking that's really popular in Korea, or doing like the kicking the boards and breaking it. I think that would have been nice as well. It felt like they were just kind of repeating some scenes in terms of like Seoa, like the rapping thing. But it was still really cool. I also think they did a great job of like what sells this music video. It's like basically a one location music video, but what sells it is the really dynamic lighting, the art direction of this set. It's also like literally, okay, let's jump over. It's literally like color scheme wise, so like one tone, right? It's just the color scheme is monochrome black, right? So it's only basically like black and slight gray alterations, right? So a music video like that, oh my God, how do you keep it interesting? Well, they did a great job and they used angles. Like I think the focus of this video is just angles, sharpness, both in their dancing and even in the posing. This is such a pose-driven music video. Where's that one shot of Nien that was like, Nien's doing like this one angular shot that was really freaking sharp. So that played into making the music video feel really freaking dynamic. But let's go ahead and watch it one more time. I also have to hear it one more time. The editing also is so dope. Sick. The editing makes it feel, I think that's also what it is. The editing makes it feel less like, it can be difficult when you deal with athletics. Unfortunately, I think especially those of you who are American, you would be familiar that athletics, gym attire can be fetishized in Western culture. But you know what? I think they did a great job of making it seem more like mix between high fashion as well as mix like a sports ad. Like I think the editing in the opening tells you everything. When you see these when you see like the cascading doubles, when they cut in the like Nagyong stretching, does she look sexy? Sure. But I think what makes it, I think it's sexy more so because of her aura rather than actually filming it, like making it look like it's for some kind of sultry gaze. I feel like it comes more from the angles, from the aesthetics, and the satisfying like control and the aura that's being given off of that. And so I think that's what makes it look more like a sports ad more than anything. Okay, I'm skipping ahead too much.
머릿속에 있는 덕저위 drop it I'm okay 아찔해도 못해 내가 봐 The silhouette like TV background is really nice of the static. I love this chorus. Mian does such a great job in this. 더 내려놓고 손대 Do it like nobody else 난 다르게 해볼게 나답게 아찔해도 어때
That's the pre-chorus. I love the pre-chorus. I think I like the pre-chorus even more than the chorus, and I love the chorus. The pre-chorus is very like dynamic. And it's the way like the way they kind of like tingle, like flick their words. That's that Nian shot. That's a dope shot. So this shot is really cool where she's doing like the power pose. And then this angled pose, and then the doubles of her that are like transitioning behind her, so cool. How do they? What is that shot? Wow. The way they, holy moly, the way they do the cascading reflection of this shot is crazy. It's so visually trippy. Oh my God. Ooh. Wow. The camera work and the camera angles for this, it's all about angles. All about the camera angles, all about their angles. Whether it's their posing, whether it's the choreography, whether it's the camera work itself, it's all about angles. Wow. Wow. This is probably their most dynamic subunit and most dynamic song and comeback. Wow. 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 Bubblegum Girl is in trouble. Oh my God. Bubblegum Girl is in trouble. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Next up, we have our last subunit. This is Zenith. Oh, weird. It's like full circle. This is how we started Moon with. Huh. Interesting. Oh, that's fascinating. The Q&A.
Tell me, 헷갈려 난 여기저기 다 친절한 넌 나는 why 맘이가 why 네 맘을 알고 싶은데 이게 뭘까 궁금해져 흔한 첫사랑일까 쿵쾅 떨리는 헐 드라마 속에 나오는 그런
Whoa. Whoa. What a fun oneer. Whoa, Jubi with the blonde hair. Wow, they did a lot of one takes. This post chorus is so catchy. Oh. That's very fascinating. Okay. I don't know how to feel about that song. I don't know how to feel about that song. That song is overwhelming. It's a lot, and it's just, oh my god. Like, production wise, it's so much. Is this song longer than some of the others? Is that why? Wow, it just starts there. Might be. It's a 3-minute 30-second song. Wow. So I feel so overwhelming. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. So Zenith, it's quite literally like the Cameo Love music video, but inversed. Whereas Cameo Love, a lot of that music video takes place what looks like in the nighttime. This one takes place largely in the daytime. It's on the same set, and it's the same background actors. And very specifically, like when Kaede exits the bus in Cameo Love, immediately what stood out to me is everyone's looking at them. I noted, there was like some dudes just walking by with the rug. Dude couldn't walk by with the rug in this one. He's dropping it. Everyone can't take their eyes off of him. The whole point of the song of Cameo Love is them wanting to be seen. I forgot to show my screen. The whole point of Cameo Love is them wanting to be seen. Q&A, everyone can't stop looking at them. They are beloved. They're the it girls. They're the popular girls. Everyone is going crazy over them. So it's the exact inverse of Cameo Love. And I also think that is present in the production as well. A little bit. Because, so I noted, I think it was around, maybe it was around Chubin's part, I noticed, or Sumin's part. So let's try Sumin in the classroom real quick. But I also think it's present in the song as well. So I noted something about Cameo Love, but let me play this real quick. Yeah. Okay. So, what's different about, I would say, Cameo Love, I think it also, like, even the song production kind of ties to Cameo. Sorry, not what's different about Cameo Love. What's different about Q&A is very similar to Cameo Love. So, Cameo Love, I noted, it has like this bass template of the bass and the drums. It's drum and bass. It's the style of this really fast BPM. But then I noted that they had like that synth pattern that was just kind of floating, right? It was just like atmospheric, but it was kind of a little lost. It was floating, wanting to be seen. Here, the drum and bass, it's not a drum and bass song. I'm talking about the literal drums and the bass. It's still fast. It's not as fast as the drum and bass in Cameo Love. This one, the drum and bass, it's a fast tempo, not as fast. But then here, the synth is bouncing and it's traveling a lot faster and with purpose. And so even the song production itself, like at its like core of it, is like an inverse of Cameo Love just as much as the video is. That is fascinating. And it's a really cool way that they're going about it because, you know, obviously with 미소녀's, Moon starts it off and Zenith is the conclusion. So ending with Zenith and it kind of like caps it off and it creates like this full circle moment that's actually really, really cool and a great way to end the whole subunit music video journey. Let's go ahead and I didn't fully I was just enjoying it on the first watch through. So let's go ahead and watch it again. And I want to really like kind of get into the song a little bit more. Everyone's quite literally head over heels for them. I love this one take. This is so fun. Especially within like a school setting, it feels a little like a musical because like everyone's looking at them too. I love those I love those pauses right there, those breaks, but I want to read what it says. What's in your heart? Tell me now. Answer my question. That's dope. They also, gosh, they go out of their way to shoot this separately. The photograph of the exposed light, or the light exposure. Sorry. Do you love me? Oh, it's you killing it. Wow, oh, that's such a sick shot. I love that it was shot at that high angle. Oh, oh my god. They're all playing red light, green light with the crowd. Oh, that's so catchy. Even that shot, that coy slow motion turn and that that's that popular girl energy of like, oh, did I do that? Like, oh, this is really, really well executed. Wow. Hayeon's rap is very short, but it is very lethal. Very, very well done. Had that flirtatious energy. That's a couch. Oh my god. Yeah. They literally draw eyes everywhere they go. Oh my god. People keep following them. Can I be your friend? Interestingly enough, based on the lyrics and what's happening in the video too, another way that it's sort of inversing Cameo Love is lyrically they were saying, I just want to be seen by you. And they're singing about their perspective, like they're acting it out, right? They're unseen. Here, they're saying, I want to know, like, you know, do you love me? Answer my question. I feel like they're more so singing for the crowd. Like the crowd are holding up signs, you know, saying, like, be my friend. Like, I feel like the crowd is the one that's sort of, that wants them, you know? Like they're singing about wanting someone. They're singing about the Q&A of like, do you love me? But I feel like in an inverse way, they're not actually singing from the heart and about themselves. They're singing for the crowd because they're the popular girls. Because you see them shooting out arrows. They're giving the love. But it's also kind of like a way of like playing up the crowd and winning their favor. But it still kind of leaves the crowd wondering, do you love me? That's my theory anyways. And then this last strobing session also mirroring Cameo Love. The only difference here is whereas Cameo Love looked like it was like shot like a performance in a music video, here you see like the blurring around the edges. It kind of looks like it's shot in a first person perspective, like they're looking directly at you, like they're seeing you. Love that synth, that melody. Oh. I can't decide on a favorite. I really can't. I think I can't even choose my favorite. I think it's going to break down into two sections. Vying for first place is Bubblegum Girl or Fly Up. And then vying for third place is going to be Q&A and Cameo Love. They're too intertwined and they're too different from one another for me to gauge on just 2 listens of each song. I'm going to do a listening party for this. It's a short EP, so there's not like a ton of new songs on it, but it is purely for the culture, as it were, that I'm going to listen to these songs because I have to know which one of these is my favorite. If I were to go off of music video, I would say Fly Up is my favorite music video, just because they're working with less. Like I said, it's a very minimal music video, even like color direction, color scheme, concept-wise, it's all super minimal and super sharp. And it's a very focused-in video. So it's a very cool music video. It's a very dynamic music video. So that's probably my favorite music video. Yeah, I think of all the units, I think that's a different story too. I think I have to see some live stage performances. I'm probably going to check out the showcase performances on Patreon to decide which group, because not everyone is really performing with each other in all these music videos. Like, you know, for example, Bubblegum Girl, because of the whole computer aspect, majority of the video, like 70% of the video, they're all isolated in like their own little screens, and then occasionally they're dancing together. So you don't really get to see too much of the group chemistry. You get hints of it, but I got to see the group chemistry in full for every single one of them. And so I think that's going to require some live stage reactions. But with that in mind, at a whopping 1 hour, that is tripleS 미소년. Guys, thank you for tuning into this reaction. Woo! What a feat. Just an hour of filming and just 달려ing forward like that. And this was fire. This was amazing. As a freshly minted wave, like I did the whole like pre-ordering and everything. Like I haven't been this involved and this adamant and passionate about a group and standing a group since 17. Back when I was a young carrot, I was getting, they didn't do like the pre-order benefit stuff back in the day, but I was driving like an hour to my K-pop stores day one of release to get like the 17 albums. I got every single version. Like I haven't done this level of standing since then. And it feels weird after all these years to find another group that moves me to this level. I mean, there was another group besides 17, of course, Luna. And, they unfortunately, but I feel like tripleS gives me it moves me in the same way that Luna did. It gives me that magical feeling. It gives me that feeling of happiness and joy in the same way that 17 does. And so I just I I got hooked. I got hooked. I mean, the tripleS Visionary Vision Performante album quite literally was one of my most listened to albums of last year. It's been a year-long standing process, but it got secured not by a comeback, but I just went out to go buy some K-pop albums, wanted to get a Kongyubin photo card, and led into some objects, and then suddenly I'm here and I'm like, oh, I love them more than I thought, and I know so much about them. I know so much about the system, and I'm like, oh, this is what standing is. This is what your favorite girl group looks like. And so here I am. Guys, that's gonna be it for my reaction. If you're wondering, but what about the Carol? I'm going to be checking out their Carol music video, their special clip over on Patreon, just because it's probably not going to be like a culture study where, you know, it's not that type of video, right? I think they performed that in Hongdae, so it's just going to be more like a very like casual, chill reaction. So if you want to see my reaction for that, join the Patreon. In fact, I don't get too hardcore about, you know, promoting my Patreon, but I gotta say, we have a huge wave community on our Patreon. I have a ton of tripleS listening parties. I have a ton of tripleS re-reaction journeys. I live stream tripleS stuff quite often, and I'm checking out the tripleS signals. Actually, right now this month, we're checking out the Next and Glow Spring Vacation. I also recently checked out their Assemble 25 concert. I reacted to day 1. Day 2 is going to be coming during Christmas time. And so, yeah, there's a lot of tripleS content. Like, I reacted to all 3 seasons of Badge Wars. So if any of that is of interest to you, come join us on Patreon. Guys, thank you for tuning in. If you don't want to support us monetarily, if you want to save that money for your objects, completely understand. All right? For the culture, for tripleS, I get it. So, you know, you can always just support the channel for free by liking the video down below. You can subscribe over here. I'll have a button for you. You can check out my other videos up here. And that's going to be it for me. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.